My early retirement at 52 took my friends and family by storm. They thought I was crazy. Nothing new there. I didn't tell anyone I was going to do it because I knew I'd get discouragement from well-meaning friends and family. And just like I expected, the questions, the comments came. Why so young? Will you be able to afford it? Will you work again? All valid questions. But there were also a few who truly understood and wished me well, and I appreciated them deeply. I worked with the government of St. Lucia for 34 years, right out of high school. In my teens, I was 18 years, so most of my tender years were spent there. I raised my kids, welcomed my grandkids. I got married. I got divorced, all while working that job. I'm thankful for the stability that it offered, but honestly, I always knew I was there for my family. To give them that sense of peace, that sense of security. As the years went by, in as much as I was grateful for having a job, having a place to go, to earn a living for my family, burnout eventually crept in. And you know, when there is burnout, you just don't have the strength. You have to muster that courage every day to keep going. Give yourself reasons why you have to go to work. Oh my, it was not easy, but I made it. Now you may ask, why didn't you just leave or find another job? And over the years, I asked myself the same many times. But the truth is, as an introvert, I feared risk. I feared putting myself out there. I feared the unknown. I didn't know what to do. What if I leave this job and just go out there and I couldn't get another job? My kids were young. So I stayed. I stayed for my kids. I stayed for the security. I stayed until the day came when I just couldn't anymore. And I said enough was enough. I couldn't continue to do this to myself. By then, my kids were all grown. And I had remarried. My husband lived in the Virgin Islands while I was still in St. Lucia. Our love grew across the distance. It was built on video calls, quick visits, and a whole lot of patience. Now, I'm not sure how many of you have been in a long distance relationship, but if you have been, you know how difficult it can be. It calls for a lot of understanding, a lot of patience, and a lot of compromise. And all of that, what it does, it puts a lot of stress on your relationship. It's not easy. It was not easy. Finally, 2024 came, and I said to myself, 2025 would be my last year on the job. I just couldn't go on anymore. I just couldn't. And I didn't care what anybody said, which is why I never told anybody. I just did my thing. I applied for that retirement, for early retirement. And I counted the days until July 1st, 2025, when I became officially retired. That sense of joy, that sense of peace, that sense of, oh my goodness, I no longer have to wake up 5:30 in the morning. I no longer have to rush out of bed, rush out of the house, just to get to this job that was no longer fulfilling. It was a moment, it was a time that I had waited for so long. Retirement gave me the opportunity to finally join my husband. After years of meeting, after years of all this back and forth, just traveling here and traveling there, the short moments, the few months together, the few weeks together, never fully living together and enjoying each other. Retirement finally gave me that time. it gave us that time to connect, to really get to know one another. And so now we are in the same space. We are sharing the same days. It feels like the beginning of a chapter we waited years to write. I am so grateful. I am so thankful. These days, my life is filled with simple things. Cooking, cleaning, the small routines. Preparing for my husband to return home. Preparing for him to go to work. Making his breakfast, making his lunch. It has just given me a new sense of peace, a new sense of fulfillment, a new sense of purpose. Now I'm able to be a wife. Now I'm able to be a housewife. Homemaking is now on another level because when you work full-time, you never really get to be a homemaker the way that you want to be. And so, with retirement, with being here in the Virgin Islands with my husband, it has given me this sense of purpose where I can be a wife in the fullest extent of the word. Just preparing for him and waiting for him to come home at the end of the day brings me joy for now. And I said for now because I know that maybe as I move on, I may want to go back to work and I may start my business somehow. But I'm enjoying homemaking in the meantime. Life here is simple, but it's these little everyday moments that make it beautiful. I enjoy making those little moments. I enjoy the homemaking. I enjoy cooking, trying new things. And even now, I have not regretted, not one moment, that I made this decision the time that I did. Now, I'm not going to say that it is easy retiring early, especially financially. It can take a toll, it can be a burden, but I know that where there is a will, there is a way. It is all about living within your means. It is all about being satisfied with little. It is all about enjoying how would I say, it makes you think, how best can I make this stretch? How best can I use this money that it can work. And so I enjoy it. It's my husband and I. Our life is simple, very simple. We are both introverts, and so there's not much pressure. We both live on the simple joys of life, and we will continue to. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Thank you for holding on, and thank you for taking time to listen to me. If you enjoyed sharing this time with me, I'd love for you to join me again. Until then, may you find the peace that your heart is searching for.